Hey guys! So today I'm going to talk about something really special. Last week I did a video about what I got for Christmas and I left one thing out, and so today I'm going to talk about it. It's something that I didn't want to just bunch in with everything else. I wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about it, what it means to me. So welcome to my wedding ring story. Okay, so when Brian proposed to me, we were fresh out of high school. We were only 18 years old. We were so young, and we actually were living together, which I don't totally support that decision. It was actually a huge carnival festival in town. It's one of like the biggest things that goes on in our small little town. So we actually hung out there all day and we had this great time. Actually, a few days prior to that, he really kind of was like being suspicious, and I was like, what is going on? He kept sneaking off to Boise, which was weird because we don't go there very often because we lived in a small town. And I was like, what is he doing in Boise? And so I was kind of, I would say, partially mad at him because he kept ditching me. But other than that, we were actually having a great time. Everything was just awesome and perfect. We had a great day. And actually we came back to our house. The way he proposed was actually really, really simple and really romantic. We were just kind of sitting in our room and he lit a ton of candles. And then he actually just proposed. He just said, will you marry me? And he got out the ring and I was like, are you serious? And he's like,
yeah, this is it. This is it. I want to marry you.
And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was kind of in shock. I don't know if you know me, but I have like the worst reaction. So then of course he kissed me and I immediately had to text all my friends and my mom and tell them that I'm engaged and I'm getting married, and I was so excited. This is actually the ring that Brian first proposed to me with. He actually just went down to a jewelry store called Fred Meyer's Jewelry, which is actually no longer even in business. Of course, like I said, we were fresh out of high school, barely any money, and I don't even know where he got the money from. He must have been saving for a really long time, which makes it so much more special. It's actually a 1/3 carat princess cut diamond, which Brian was extremely proud of himself when he did get it. At the time, I would say that I was actually really impressed, and I love this ring because I never really had thought about a diamond ring or jewelry like that. I don't really wear jewelry. I'm not really a jewelry girl. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's perfect, it's amazing. This ring has a lot of sentimental value. It kind of defines my relationship back then when it was just really simple and we were young and we just started out. It's really special, and I do really enjoy this diamond ring. I think that it's been through a lot. I mean, we've been through a lot with this ring, so much so that it's actually fairly bent because I smashed it a few months ago. So me and Brian were actually only engaged for a couple months before we got married. So we were looking really quickly for wedding bands, and it basically was just kind of an addition to my diamond ring. So it basically just slips right onto it and kind of just adds to the engagement ring. So this is kind of considered like my wedding band. So basically this ring has been through a lot. It actually, like I said, started to get loose. It started to get scary. I didn't want to lose the diamond. I didn't want to lose the ring. And so I actually haven't worn a ring in about 6 months. Could have fixed it. We could have probably got something and just kind of fixed it up. But Brian really wanted to spoil me and kind of upgrade a little bit. We kind of were looking at rings, but I really didn't think we were gonna get one. I thought maybe like for my 10-year anniversary. I was looking at a ring one day and I honestly was like, wow, this one's gorgeous, but I would never get this one, kind of thing. And of course he got me that one. So this is the ring I have now. It's a 1 carat Neil Lane engagement ring. It is so gorgeous, let me tell you. It's got like a braided knots on the sides of it, which are kind of laced with diamonds. It's got a halo around the larger diamond in the middle. And then if you look on the sides of it, it's kind of like, it's got this sort of vintage look or like Victorian look. That's probably one of my favorite parts of it, is it's so like detailed. It is so gorgeous. It's so special. He totally surprised me on Christmas morning. I thought that I'd opened all my gifts, and I was so already surprised with everything he'd already got me that he kind of just walked up and was like,
there's one more gift.
And I almost instantly knew as soon as I saw the box.
Face was like instantly like, oh my gosh.
Always likes to just completely surprise me and make me think that I'm not getting something like that, and then he does. He does it so many times. He's done it a million times in our relationship, and so I don't know why I'm so surprised when he does it again. I still have my old ring and it's still here, and I'll probably do something special with it, such as framing it or something like that. Framing it seems totally crazy, but I just want to do something with it. But I feel like this ring is just a really sturdy ring that I feel like we're definitely going to be passing down to our children and stuff like that. I do think that it's not about the diamond. Like I said, I've never been a jewelry girl, but there's one thing that like really matters to me, and it's my wedding ring. That's the one thing that I wear that I never take off, that I always want to wear. This is something that just means so much. But it's not about how big the ring is or how many diamonds there are. It really is just about your love and the story and how much it means to you, and that's kind of what this ring means to me. It is so special. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my wedding ring story. Thumbs up if you did, and leave in the comments how your husband proposed. I bet that would be really interesting and really fun to read through. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
I want to do a quick little video talking about something that I've been getting a lot of questions about. First off, when am I getting surgery, and am I pregnant?
Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant, babe?
We're gonna find out in this video.